Ash, but really my actual name is Alan Finkelstein. Alan is very much not Dash. Let's just say that. Dash is a completely fictitious hero of a swashbuckling character that always rides in on a white horse or swings in on a vine or a rope or something, and saving the day. And Alan is the very farthest thing from that. He's probably, who knows if he's ever been in a fight in his life. But he's not lack of trying, that's for sure. I think he's a guy that probably was pretty embarrassed to get this job, at a certain point. And then all of a sudden kind of had an epiphany of like what kind of a beautiful opportunity this is to be able to play this character that brings so much joy to people. People get lost in the idea of who Dash is, and he, thought what nobler of a job could you have than just to like actually make people's days and make people happy and let people just go for the ride of escapism. And I don't think he really believes he's Dash. I don't think he's totally crazy, but I think he would like to believe that he has Dash qualities, like maybe some more inner qualities that maybe aren't the hero qualities, but the good heart and the reason to want to be a hero. I think it's very inspired by some of those movies that are supposed to be feel-good movies, but also be able to keep the stakes. And that's one thing that I think that I don't think anyone else in the industry does as well as Sandy does, then really push tone, but still make you really, really care about her character. And like you're still along for the ride and you want her to win, you're afraid for her life, but yet you're playing all over the place, like, and laughing and just being like, I can't believe this is happening. I think I had a healthy, like, sort of like, okay, this wig's gonna be important, but I don't think I had any idea of the magnitude of the personality of this wig. And it was kind of crazy because one of the first things we shot was like the romance novel stuff, which I think was in a way genius because I don't think I knew who Dash was until that moment. And then no matter how much work you do on the script, no matter how much like planning you can try to be like funny or fun or whatever. I actually really don't try to be funny at all. I try to be fun, and you have all these ideas, and then all of a sudden, you just have either a piece of clothing or a scene or even shoes or something that like you're all of a sudden just like, oh, I found who he is, and it was the wig on this thing. Sandy kicks the tires very, very, very well on almost anything and every single thing that she does. I mean, she's a beast of a producer, and I mean, not we all know what kind of an actress she is, but I mean, she's a unicorn as far as that goes. But I really, really trusted her instinct that if she's put these boys through the paces, that they were worth their salt. So, and it turned out to be every bit true. Jonathan Sala, the DP, and the knees, and Sandy and everybody that's put like so much effort into the way it looks. And there's a lot of action, but I would say there's equal amount of just spectacle, like just like the way things are lit, how much care is put into them. I've never gotten to shoot on an island before. I've never gotten to like go to the jungle, and I've been to the jungle, but I've never been to work and shoot. And to be here and see how hard everybody works, and like the mosquitoes, I've been so lucky to not have some of the problems that some other people on the set have just been eaten alive. But it feels like you're really in a place, I mean, yes, we do set work and things for certain moments, but a lot of this movie is out in the elements, and you really feel it. You really feel like you're outside. You really feel the stickiness of it all. And I mean, because there was no hiding it. Like we just had to, if you're sweaty through your shirt, you're sweaty through your shirt, just because that's where you would be looking if you were in the jungle, running around, running from bad guys. Waterfall was spectacular, and actually in that version, I think going early at the waterfall, because we had to be pontooned out to this waterfall, where that being week one, and just really kind of committing to this, like, we're gonna be out in the elements, we're gonna be doing it, and everybody's like still new on a movie that everybody's really excited to be on, and you're not tired on week like whatever 9, and you're just like, oh god, We got to be on outside in the sun and the humidity and like possible rain, and just we got to really enjoy how beautiful it was. And I think out of everybody was excited, and you got to kind of set the tone for how big the movie was going to be in a way, and like kind of the spectacle that I was going to be. I'm obviously a fan, and like the rest of the world, got to watch the guy grow up into just like an adult actor, and he was always just like the nicest guy. And you never know if that's just like him just being a really charismatic, personable person, but he is exactly that. He is just open and hilarious and engaging, and just an insanely talented kid. I got to have one pretty big scene with Patty and Devine, and like they're just pros. Like they just like, when somebody just shows up and they're not like on their phone, they're not lollygagging around. They're just like, you show up and you like do your job and you nail your part, and like that's what it felt like to me. I wish I got to know him a little bit more personally.